Hey guys, we're back here on the CTM map, The Nightmare Journey by the Razzleberries. And I get into this, I don't know if this is like a river or sewer type area. Found some blazes, which isn't good, and wither skeletons, and of course more of these slime dudes that are getting kind of annoying. I only had to deal with the slime guys all on Season 2 of Broke Rock in my base constantly. So I'm going to sneak around here and see if I can try to get this blaze spawner, but then a wither skeleton came around the corner, and of course more of these slime dudes. And I have no idea where those guys were coming from, honestly. So I'm going to try to get these blazes, but then, like I said, another weather skeleton. Now we got creepers and a slime dude again. And I didn't know where that big slime come from. Decided just to let that creeper blow up because it was just the easiest way to deal with it. And more of these slime dudes. Gonna try again to take out all these blazes so I can take out the spawner, be somewhat safe. Trying to, take out as many of the mobs in the area as I can before I go over there. And of course, more slime spawn. The slime spawners seem to produce a lot of slime. It's crazy. Okay, I've got another wither guy here. Gonna take out that spawner, which is good. There's a chest. Of course, I'm looking to make sure it's not trapped before I open it. Got some more armor, which is good, and taking the chest just so I know that I've gotten that one. All these little slime dudes everywhere. They just get in the way when you're trying to do things, so I'm probably going to take that one out. I'm trying to gather all the bones I can get to because food is kind of an issue. And we got more creepers. At least I figured out where the creepers were coming from. I'm going to try to take them out and see if I can get this spawner. But moving on those slime blocks is such a pain. Not with just the bouncing, but it kind of slows you down a little bit. And makes it easier for dealing with the mobs because they can't come up on you as fast, but it's still kind of a pain. So I've got that creeper spawner, and there's another one across the way there. I'm trying to figure out my best way, or best plan of attack here. So I decided to go get this spawner before too many creepers spawn, but unfortunately, there's a creeper, and I didn't get a torch on the spawner. I tried to pillar up to see if I could take him out without blowing up, but he blew up anyway, which was okay. And then, of course, more creepers have spawned because I'm loading that spawner. I'm going to back off and see if I can get this creeper up here on easier ground so I can back up to get away from him so he doesn't explode on me and get him taken care of. Of course, you got the slime guys that are being annoying as usual. And then you've got skeletons. There's a lot of skeletons, and I'm not 100% sure where the spawner is for these guys, and they are all over the place. So I decide that maybe going straight through it may not be the best approach. I'll back off and try to look around. I'm like, where are those floating things? And I realized they were buttons that got blown up. And of course, these skeletons just keep coming up after me. And they're everywhere. I'll throw some torches down. And I decided to, like I said, again, decide to back off. I just don't know the best way to deal with these guys. And there's got to be a spawner I keep loading. So making that approach wasn't working, so I decided to maybe cut through, but again, the skeleton's coming after me, and then I got a couple of them that are fighting each other, which is good. And then I can try to take out these two. as best I can, but I can't get him. So I decide to just come back up and do what I originally planned. I was going to cut through there. I keep looking to make sure, yeah, that he wasn't coming up behind me, which he did, unfortunately. I'm trying to pick up as many arrows as I can, trying to get rid of these blocks because I don't need all of these blocks in my inventory. Okay, back at this, and there's the spawner. So that helped doing that and taking care of that spawner. At least that one's just a slime. And like I said, there's more skeletons down here to deal with. They're getting to get on my nerves. So, and I don't know where that guy came from. I have no clue. So I don't know if there's spawners somewhere that I was missing, which is possible. I don't know. Try to take care of that guy and get him out of my face. Then I'm going to come on this other side, and there's another spawner, which I kind of thought that there would be. Slimes again, sneaking up behind me. I threw my sword, hit the wrong key and threw it instead of actually hitting the skeleton with it. Nothing new there. I do that all the time. Regroup, try to get my hearts back up, make some more torches because I'm getting low. I think when I come back through, I had 3 or 4 stacks of torches. So I've been really lighting things up as I go. Try to keep natural mobs spawning down. And of course, you know, big slime, creeper. I don't know where the creeper went. I decided to go back that way for some reason. What am I doing here? Did I decide to dump off stuff here maybe? And clear out my inventory? And I didn't light this up very well. Make some more torches. Yeah, I'm going to dump what I have in my inventory. Just in case I die. Don't want to lose any valuable stuff. Of course, I didn't dump a whole lot off. I probably could have dumped some of that food off as well. Excuse me, because I didn't need all of that food. And more slimes. Slimes are annoying. Very annoying. Get the spawner, kind of torching up a little bit, kind of seeing what's around on that other side. Decide to block it off. And I didn't realize he could get on top because that's what I was trying to prevent. And then we're going to take him out. And I didn't notice at that point, but back there where you see all that green, that is our objective. That's where we're trying to get to. And we've got all kinds of mobs. We've got zombies and skeletons. And I've lost my shield at some point. So I have no way to protect myself from the arrows currently. Making sure I have good tools. I don't want anything to break on me while I was trying to deal with mobs. Like skeletons coming around the corner. Those 2 skeletons decide to have it out, so I'll let them go take care of each other and back off so I can heal up a little bit. Can't really tell here, but there are so many mobs. I can hear spiders. Now we got witches, and luckily the witch and the skeleton were battling that out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that. Let them battle it out here. But I need those. I see arrows, and I need those arrows. Another skeleton creeping up. This whole part was crazy. Absolutely crazy trying to get in through all this. Then we got the skeleton there. Some more zombies. Got a witch. There comes the cave spiders. Yep, time to retreat, regen, heal up. I realized there's still some spawners over here, so I decided to take an approach of trying from the other side and getting rid of those spawners. So that would help with hopefully some of the mobs that are spawning. I'm just lighting up here, letting them two still fight, and they're still fighting it out. I mean, it was crazy. It's crazy, just crazy. And I seen a creeper back there I was trying to get. Got all these cave spiders everywhere. So I'm like, okay, I'm done playing with you two. Let's get this done and over with. Check out that spawner. And yeah, and then I'm like, where'd he come from? Yeah, spawners on top. So I blocked myself in because, yep, there was witches. So we got our, now have our piece of wool that we are trying to get. And now I got to deal with this witch. Try to figure out how to get out of here without dying. And she got me, unfortunately, and I tried to just take her out, and unfortunately it didn't work. So back to the start area. So I started to run off and I thought, yeah, I better go some food. So we're going to head back, try to collect all of our stuff and see if we can get that wool reclaimed and get this section done and dusted. And luckily this wasn't really a too long of a trek from where our base area is to where we need to go. Still quite of a distance. And I had to clear all of this area out, which was crazy. There was so much in this area. Spawners everywhere. There's a lot of loot chests too. This is probably the most loot chests I've seen in the area thus far. And this whole crazy thing, it took me a minute to figure out. Well, really, when I started going up and up the last episode, I didn't really think it went this far up. I just knew there was a spawner, so, but I knew we weren't done either. Luckily, I put that, see, and this is why I did this. Put that stuff in the chest just in case I died. That way I would have stuff I could use. So I'm like, okay, where's that witch? Grab my stuff, take her out, and finish grabbing my stuff. Except for we got creepers and spiders to deal with. I'm just trying to run and grab what I can get and just take off. And we're going to back up here. I noticed there was a chest up there when I was running around. Great, there's another witch. That spider attacking me, so I'm trying to get that chest. I was just going to break it and run, but yeah, that wasn't working too well with a witch and a spider after me. So now I got to back off before I die again. Oh, I'm pretty low on hearts there. So I'm just going to break this chest without looking at it. And then I realized I don't have the inventory space. So I decide, okay, what am I keeping? What am I getting rid of? And I didn't realize there when I threw something out to pick up the slime blocks that I had actually thrown out the piece of wool that we needed. And I still haven't realized it. I'm like, okay, what do we need to take back to base with us? And I'm trying to sort through it all and just keep what I want to keep or try to take back with me. And I still haven't realized that I've thrown out this piece of wool. So I start heading back and I thought, yep, there's bounce blocks down here and we'll just jump down to make it easier instead of having to run all the way back down that area. And I'm heading back and I start to think, yep, did I get that wool? And I'm looking at my inventory, still didn't register. Yeah, it registered here. And I'm like, yep, I did not get that piece of wool. So I got to go back up here and figure out where I've dumped it at. Because I'm not even 100% sure where I chucked it. So I'm like, was this it? Nope, that was just the terracotta. We'll just throw it in that chest. And I decided not to take that chest with me because really I didn't need it. So I'm going to go back up here and look. Yep, there's the wool I needed. And I didn't take that chest either just because of inventory space. And then we're going to head back to the base area. And we're just going to jump from the top here and hopefully I can make it. Yep, I landed that one. And I know there's mobs off to them sides, but I ain't too worried about them dudes. So we're going to head all the way back. This is the long trek back to the monument. And then I got to realizing this thing is here for a reason. And I see the trap door. So I'm like, maybe this is our shortcut, which is it is. Because I didn't find it in the last section. So that made travel back so much easier. And I wish I had found it earlier because I would have saved me some running back and forth as well when I was running out of stuff. And I go to that one and realize that's the wrong one. I want the monument. So I got to run back again. And, you know, might help if you read the signs to see where you need to go. And there's the right one. Then we're going to go around here, around the edge, get to the monument. And there we go. Wool is placed. So that is going to end it for this video, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you in the next one.